Welcome back, YouTube. Titan Fragrance Reviews coming at you from my new, studio, you can call it. I want to thank everyone for your support. Thank everyone for visiting me today. As you'll see from the title, you'll know what review this is going to be. Probably done over by a ton of people, just give you my take. But to give you a little bit, if you stumbled on this channel for the first time, give you a little bit about what I'm about. I'm a guy who started a journey not too long ago, probably a year and a half plus or so. And in the process, I was buying different things, blind buying a lot of things, and I was going through different reviewers, and that's what I encourage everybody to do. Get different takes. We're not going to like the same thing. We're not going to have the same taste. As you can see from behind here, I got quite a different selection. Maybe some of the stuff isn't very as challenging as some things out there, but everyone typically starts that way. You start out with some designers, and you start going into some niches and maybe into some, indie houses and so forth. But my whole goal is to provide you with whatever information that I've come across, my take. That way you can make your best decision. And definitely I would say visit other sites, visit other people. Some of the stuff you can sample. Some of it is hard to get a hold of. Some of it is you may even be thinking of blind buying, which I don't recommend. But hey, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Y'all are grown individuals. Y'all do what you want. So, with that being said, I hope you join me again on future ones. I'm going to be doing many more. Just been a little under the weather, been a little, not set up. If my mic ain't working today, then I'm going to change it up, get a new one. I've been having off and ons with that, got some new lighting, things like that. So, if you'll bear with me as we grow along together. But we're going to talk about this one right here. I know it's controversial in the frag crowd for many of you guys who aren't into it, through the Facebook groups and all that. And I try to stay away from the drama anyways. I think it's kind of comical. This is just a hobby. This is just something for fun. I enjoy, so without being all serious and all that stuff. But where's your best money spent, right? On something like this. Let's start out with the notes real quick. What you definitely are going to get off this: bergamot, ambroxan, orris root on the top. Mids are going to be amber, woodsy notes, and ambergris. And then, of course, in the base, you're going to have musk, patchouli, and more woodsy notes. And the more dominant players, obviously, is that ambroxan, is the bergamot off the top. It's going to be very bright. The woodsy notes through the life of the fragrance, I feel like I get that right off the top almost. And, of course, the musk as it dries down. Now, a few things I want to touch base on. Obviously, the scent, the projection, the longevity, and of course the price. First of all, the scent. This was marketed by Jeremy Fragrance. If you don't know, he probably don't watch my stuff, even if he did. I'm so tiny, but I think there's a lot of hate. He's very polarizing. He's got probably one of the larger fragrance channels, which is very small in comparison to a lot of other genres. Fitness is huge, so you're going to look at massive channels. There are millions of subscribers. He's what, at a couple 100,000 or so, or 200, 300,000, which is really small in my opinion comparatively to those other things. But so he's very polarizing. I watched him. I don't watch him too much now. I don't have the luxury of the time. I'm trying to do my thing, trying to catch up with a lot of the fellow fragrance brewers that are around the size of my channels that I enjoy, that I communicate with. I'm sure y'all hopefully are dropping by on this one, and I enjoy that camaraderie and that exchange we have on a regular basis, whether it's on YouTube or on Facebook or whatnot. But so for those looking at this, or looking at something like this, because this was marketed as the all-round office. His company, Fragrance One, is trying to make it towards pretty dumb reach in a sense as far as the name. It's called Office for Men, so obviously it should be not only mass appealing, I think, but it shouldn't be too abrasive. It shouldn't be too challenging for the most part for those people that work in cubicles. I don't work in a cubicle. I work outside, hard hat and all, so it's not, it don't matter what I wear, it's going to be gone after I do our morning routine. But to give you an idea on the scent, I think it's mass appealing. It's definitely going to be something that no one's going to look at and be like, I know you frag heads are going to be like, it's boring, it's this and that. But sometimes simplicity works. And for what it's marketed for, the scent is not a bad scent. The projection, for me, arm's length a little bit more. I was thinking it was going to be more of a beast as it was toted all the time, both in projection and longevity. Longevity was about average for me, I think. It was a skin scent, right around the 6-7 hour mark. Look at it this way too. I am kind of an older gentleman, so maybe my skin chemistry, that maybe my skin's a little drier, trying to put more lotion on and things like that. Hydration, those things all play a factor. But I worn it a number of times and it never got beast mode for me. It wasn't lasting in through the beyond 8 hours at all. At 6-7 hours, I was having to really dig in to smell it. So really a skin scent at that point. Projection, likewise, it wasn't a beast. Maybe it was olfactory. I tried to, a couple sprays on the back, around my arms, and even 6-7 sprays, and I wasn't over projecting. I didn't feel. Was it a nice, pleasant scent? Yes. I think most people that I came across that even asked about it were very, neutral on it as far as it's great, it smells good. Family thinks it smells good. Big thing on the price, obviously, because that's why you're here, right? You want to see if it's worth your hard-earned money. And I can tell you, all this is hard-earned money, so I can give you my honest opinion. Nothing's given to me. At the price point, especially when it came out, it was really high. Even right now, at the retail rate of, I think it's $179.99. To me, way too much. I know he puts out coupons, things like that. And I bought this at through the Facebook group. Someone notified me there was a 60% off. I applied it, did it. It was right around my birthday, so that was something that was gifted to me by by my wife. So she said, "Go ahead and get it," and so I did. 60% off. So it came out to like $72, and I felt that $72 that was worth the investment, both for my collection, but also for me to try it, give you my take on it. I will wear it. Like I said, it's a pleasant scent. It's not overpowering and things like that. But if I were to rate this as a must buy, a buy, or a pass, at the retail price point, hard pass. You can get so many other things. There's so many other fragrances that can do that, and for that $180, you could buy a multiple of ones that will cover you for a lot of different occasions too, not just one. For the discounted rate, I think it's a buy. It's not something you have to stumble over. To must have, in my opinion, because again, so many can do the same thing in your collection, depending on whether you're going with a 5 cologne collection, a 2 or a 30, or something in the hundreds. Again, it's up to you on how you want to build your collection, what you want to do. But many of us that are going through it are probably building. Maybe some are going to curtail. I don't. I enjoy collecting, so I'm glad to have it. Again at the discounted rate, I would say yes. It's right in line. I think with the other Ambroxan bombs, all the ones that come off real fresh. This one is right there with it, and both in all of them. I haven't seen it. Obviously, freshies will not perform and blast you away, but for what it is and for the discounted rate, I think it's a buy for those that have a smaller collection, or even those that have a big collection, just want something different. But if you have a lot of these others, there's so much out there, so many in the indie houses. I would recommend exploring those if you're trying to really expand your portfolio and really try some different scents that are going to give you more out of it, because this is just that. It's just pleasant. But I hope this helps. I hope y'all tune in again and support the channel. But this is my take on that. And like I said, just a hobby. So take it for what it's worth. Y'all go out, smell yourselves for all that you can, and enjoy it. It definitely should be fun. Should be just accessories, just like anything else. So I don't take myself too seriously. Y'all shouldn't take this too seriously. And y'all keep smelling great. God bless.